Nightwing versus the evil Red Death. This is a fight that has been requested by one of you guys, so let's get this party started. Hi guys, so welcome to Multiverse. So today we are going to fight the evil Red Death with our Nightwing character. So let's go to the event version of the mission. Sorry about that.
This weird weather has brought out the worst in Central City's criminals. Strangely, weather wizards nowhere in sight. They're robbing banks, stores, you name it. The police could use a hand. Even the city's speedsters can't be in two places at once.
I will explain a bit later in the video how I made this version of our friend Nightwing. So let's get this party started.
Please, you've got to help.
Shots fired. Send backup.
Stop! Police officer! I've had worse.
Been a while since I fought with dual wield, so I'll be a bit rusty, I think.
Shots
Make
fired.
this
Send
easy.
backup.
Give me all your cash. Stop! Police officer! Now I'm mad. Make this easy and give me all your cash. Shots fired! Need backup!
Stop right there. Police.
Make this easy and give me all your shots fired! Need backup!
Stop right there. Police.
Sadly, by the time you see this video, basically I recorded a few videos ahead of time. And by the time you see this video, right now my character has been raised to combat rating 264 with the event version of the mission.
Run for your lives.
Sadly, by now the middle part 2 is live, and you can no longer gain access to this mission with the event version of the mission.
I'm saved. Thank you.
Make this easy and give me all your cash. I've had
Thank you, hero.
Weird. It looks like metal. Whatever it is, they're under its control.
Oh no, even the civilian is attacking me. That's just so sad. Now let's have a little friend here.
You
Make
saved
this
me.
easy and give me all
Thank you.
Whatever that metal coating is, it's turned those officers against you. I've never seen anything like it.
I'm toying with making
My
a sort
hero.
of countdown to Crisis on Infinite Earths. I'll have to give it some thoughts.
Not in the face.
I just picked up a surge of energy from the Flash Museum. They've got the actual cosmic treadmill locked away there. That's got to be tied to these Speed Force storms. Check it out. Looks like Mirror Master is under the influence of that weird metal. At least we know he's not behind this.
So sadly here I can only summon our old friend here.
3D is nothing. I've got all 4 Ds. select group was chosen to participate in the Tombot program. Don't you feel special? Hey everybody, this guy is special!
I tried to pull him away from there. There we go. Ah, he moved. If I get knocked down, there's a few ways I can get back up. I can use this track like you saw me do just a few minutes ago. Or I can use a launching roll or something like that. I forget the actual name. This ability here. We'll take a look at my loadout a bit later. If some of you guys want to know what loadout I'm using, I won't recommend it if you want to, let's say, to be competitive. But if you just want to play for fun, it's a fun loadout to use. And it fits within the theme of the character.
The museum's got to have some answers. Watch your back in there.
And as always, there's a couple of barrels you could use if you want to. I didn't use them, obviously. Let's go for the utility belt. And just for the fun of it. Pretty sure I don't have the feed for 1,000 healing barrels just yet. Normally you can, if you don't want to see the cinematics, you can just activate the console over here, and it will allow you to skip the cinematics. Personally, I love the cinematics.
Flash, but something's not right.
So I never really skip them.
Stop myself! Must obey!
In my world, I strapped the Flash to the hood of my Batmobile and drove into the Speed Force. Gaining his powers made me a better, deadlier Batman. But I still have his annoying voice stuck in my head. I'm going to enjoy watching another Flash squirm. Think you can keep up? Catch me if you can.
You've got to save Flash. I think the cosmic treadmill's been opening those weird portals.
So let us save our friend the Flash.
Fading fast.
Batman combined with the Flash, but evil? It's like a nightmare. If that's a Batman, he won't be as experienced with Flash's rogues. Go to the exhibits. We can build a device to help you fight him.
So again, here you can get a little crate. It's something that normally you should get later in the quest, but if you get it right away, you won't have to come back. Sorry, I wanted to explore a little bit. I played this mission 1,000 times. Not sure if I ever went in that direction, or if I did, probably was when I first played it a long time ago. So I was a bit curious to see if maybe I was forgetting something important. With dual wield, some of the combos take a long time to execute, so it can be a bit challenging sometimes. Which is why I usually alternate between combos and using some abilities from my loadout. But when you can execute one of those one of those combo that takes a long time, it can pay off a bit. Or sometimes you may want to go for combos that will juggle your enemies. And when you're juggling your opponents, they can't really do anything to you, so it kind of pays off by itself. Some of those combos may take some getting used to.
Looks like the mechanisms on that door have shorted out. If you can find something nearby that's connected to the system, fixing it should open the door.
So at the end of the day, you just have to make sure that the green one is not right next to the flame. And for the other two, you use a bit of guesswork. So let's take the green one, put it here. Not enough, so let's take this one here and bring it here.
I've uploaded schematics. Pick one of the rogues' power types from the exhibits to give you an edge.
Let's go for the ice one. I usually take the fire one, but today we'll use the ice one. The nice thing about the ice one, it does a bit of damage, but it seems also to hold some opponents in place. So it allows you to kind of divide your enemies so that they don't all attack you at once. But as you saw, one of the enemy that was held, I started using dual pistols. So in that case, it didn't really matter. And as you can see, I can pull them into the frost effect. as you can see, there's quite a lot of damage to all the enemies surrounding you, but you have to be able to pull off the combo. It's easy to be either interrupted or just to mess up the combo. It's a pretty long combo. Won't really help, but let's use all. It's one of the toy copter that you can get from the marketplace. I got that like 2 years ago for Christmas when it was on sale. Probably won't help, but just for the fun of it. And let's summon our robot Tombot.
There's your new
Let's get
toys
this party
aren't
started.
clever. I am Batman and Flash. I'll always be one step ahead of you.
Classic Batman. Don't let him get under your skin.
I should have used the Star Wars line. Last time we met, I was the learner, but now I am the master. Let's use our barrel. The barrels respawn fairly quickly, so there's no reason not to use it.
I am Tombot, human-cyborg relations. If you got that reference, congratulations, you are such a nerd.
I was going to say, speaking of reference,
I'm not out of this race yet. I know quick.
I'm surprised that the helicopter is still there. I have
Just
to
how
admit,
many licks does it take to get to the center of the multiverse?
come on. I hate it when you cannot target it.
Too slow. Just a minor hurdle. Pain is a mirage.
Almost there.
This has been fun, but I think it's time to vibrate your hearts out of your chests. No! Flash, get out of my head and stop singing that song!
Oh, Red Death. So disappointing. Welcome to the beginning of the end. We are going to have so much fun. And by we, I mean all the Dark Knights who are coming to your world.
This is a nightmare. I don't know what that thing was, but we've got to stop it. I'll confer with the Justice League and get back to you. I'll be on this 24/7. No way I'll be able to sleep after seeing that Batman who laughs.
Here I'll choose the face mask. And I got a few collections, source marks, winter modes. Oh yeah, it's a winter seasonal. And let's see what's in the box. Oh, let's see what's in this box. Decisions. Let's go for those boots. And let's see what's in that little treasure box. Just some dark metal coins. Oh well. Let's use the warp menu to go back to our lair. Sadly for that mission, even if you already exit the mission, you still have to leave using the scoreboard menu. So let's do that. This is my Avenging Knight character. Basically, at some point, I wanted to create a Green Arrow character, a Nightwing character, a Robin character, and I was ending up with way too many characters. So I decided to create one character because not just that I had way too many characters, but I had too many characters that were using gadgets and that were acrobats. Sadly, if you're using a character like a Nightwing, if you want to create a Nightwing, Batman, Green Arrow, Robin, you end up with characters using acrobatics and gadget powers. So I decided to try to have not too many characters and also not too many characters that uses acrobatics and gadgets. I decided to create four characters in one, sort of. And for the look of my Nightwing character, I promised I would explain how I made up this look. Obviously, I'm using the Nightwing headpiece. Someday it will load out. It will load, I promise. So I'm using the Nightwing headpiece, which is called the Gotham Knight, if I recall correctly. So I'm using the Gotham Knight headpiece, which is in this case is only a face piece. But I'm also using the full domino face piece in order to be able to get the white eyes. Otherwise, the Gotham Knight mask has a lot of area free around the eyes, and I wanted to have the white eyes for my Nightwing character. I'm not using any shoulders or gloves or boots for that matter. For the back piece, again, it's also the Gotham Knight. For the chest, I'm using the Protege chest. I'll show you because I kind of mess up the pronunciation a bit. So it's a Protege chest piece that you can get if you have access to the Gotham Wasteland map. There's there's a handful of collections. I think there's six not collections. There's six investigations or briefings, I forget. But I made videos about the Protege style. If you really want to see exactly how you can get this chest piece, search in my videos for Protege and you should be able to get your answer. For the belt, I'm using the Batman Beyond belt. And the pants, any slimline, any kind of slimline pants would do the trick. Here I'm using the Combat Slimline. And it's pretty much that simple. That's how I created this pretty cool looking version of Nightwing. For the hairstyle, I'm just using, I forget the actual name, the textured hairstyle. Sadly, for the back piece and the mask, this is a PvP style, so you are going to have to play PvP with at least one of your character in order to be able to unlock that style. And before you can get access to this style, you have to unlock all the previous PvP styles. So you're gonna have to get this is the PvP. I think it's combat rating 99. It's been a while. I made a video about the Gotham Knight style, so if you just search in my videos, you should be able to see how to get that style. But basically, you're gonna have to play PvP until you get the whole 97 set of gear. Then you have to get the whole 98 set of gear. Then the whole 99 until you can get the Nightwing set of gear. So sadly, if you want to be able to recruit your friend Nightwing, you are going to have to play a lot of PvP in order to be able to get the looks. And then if you want to have the look on other characters, you're going to have to use replay badges. And also, sadly, this is a style that you can get only with hero character. So if you want to have this style for a villain character, sadly, you're going to have to play PvP with a hero character, and you're going to have to use replay badges to be able to get the style in your villain character. Again, that's for the mask and the back piece. The Batman Beyond belt, you can get it from the broker. The slimline pants, you can get it from pretty much anywhere. And as I said, the chest piece, it comes from a whole bunch of, forget if it's investigations or briefings from the Gotham Wasteland. And for the loadout, I promised I would show the loadout a bit. It's a loadout that is not, it's not a powerful loadout. It's a loadout like Dick Grayson was an acrobat, and that's pretty much what I'm using. I'm using a backflip attack, launching roll, forward flip attack, the stealth ability, although I didn't get a chance to use it all that much. Distract and taser pull to mimic. Actually, that would kind of work more with Daredevil than Nightwing. Doesn't matter. And of course, I'm using the Eskrima sticks. I made a video about the Nightwing sticks. So again, if you want to know how to be able to get those two sticks, look at my video. I think it's called the Nightwing sticks or something like that in my video. And if you wonder how I was able to make them blue like that, I'm using one. We got a material that was given to us not too long ago, so that is what I'm using. I'm using the caregiver's chroma with the sticks. In this case, I have no idea which one I'm using actually. So I'm using a caregiver chroma 2. And it gives a pretty nice look to those sticks. Ideally, I would probably put them black. In order to be able to do that, I would probably need maybe the void material or the stealth material. The stealth material would be a good material to use. Sadly, it is freaking expensive, so no void material for you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section down below. But there's starting to be a lot of questions by now, so it's kind of hard for me to be able to answer all the questions. If somehow I don't answer your question right away, or if I take too long to answer your question, Just search in my videos. I made roughly 2,000 videos about this universe online. Odds are I've already made a video that answers your question. So just do a quick search in my videos. But don't worry, I will try to answer your question eventually. It's just that there's a lot of questions right now. So it's getting more. There's a lot of you guys. There's a lot of questions. So it's getting more and more challenging to be able to answer all your questions. So as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.